Hey class, everybody's doing really well this week. So unmanned aerial systems and drone operators and stuff. I just finished Liberty's course for the introductory to this AVA 230 unmanned aerial systems. Just one of the few ones they offer online at this time. I was really surprised to learn how much regulation and legality there was in regards to not just the technology of drones, but the knowledge as far as how to operate them, how to design them, how to implement them out in the workforce. They're classified under several different types of weapon systems and navigation systems, all of which are heavily regulated as far as how they can be exported and whatnot. The class covers that very well. Even though I personally don't have any interest in going into the unmanned field, I think it's very important for all pilots to be up to speed on what's going on with drones. If you're currently taking flight lessons and you call up and get a weather briefing, the first thing they're going to tell you when you check your NOTAMs is that basically everywhere there's a NOTAM that says, be aware for unmanned systems, drones below 400 feet AGL. If you call up in the state of Georgia, that's what they're going to tell you. Just assume that everywhere in the state there is a drone down there trying to crash into your airplane below 400 feet. So I actually saw one as I was flying into the Griffin Airport, which is 6 Alpha 2 for anybody that cares. And it's a little scary when you see something that's not behaving as things in the sky should. So I would commend everybody, even if they don't feel like doing this for a living, to learn as much as they can about it so that we can all be better, safer pilots. Some of the jobs that I saw posted online range anywhere between the $30,000 up to $70,000 as far as what kind of experience you have. Currently, drones that are above 55 pounds are covered under Part 107 in the FARs, and there's licensing and certification requirements that go along with those. If you already have your pilot's license, you just have to pass a written test, and you can become a certificated small unmanned systems operator or pilot. So it's not something that's super difficult to add to your resume if you feel like pursuing it, if you already have your ratings. It's most of the jobs out there are also very linked to the Department of Defense, and they're going to want you to be able to get different clearances. There was one out in Huntsville, Alabama, and it said you needed ultra super secret clearance to have the job. So be aware that if you've got any kind of dings on your record or anything, not all jobs are going to be open for you, and also your immigration status will also affect your ability to get into this line of work, because you do need to be able to go through Department of Defense clearances and that kind of stuff. So it is a fast growing field. It's when I started flying just a few years ago, it wasn't really talked about all that much, and now it's something we talk about at the airport all the time. Being on the lookout, and some of the jobs that used to be kind of entry level pilot jobs, whether it's flying for the power line inspection or aerial surveying or some of those type work are going to be going towards this field, just simply because it's a little bit safer. You don't have to put pilots going slow so close to the ground. agriculture. They're starting to use these as well. I don't see a lot of those jobs posted, but I think that's mainly just due to the legislation not being there quite yet. I think that once they get the technology figured out and they get all the regulations in place, there's going to be quite a few traditional pilot jobs that are just gone to unmanned systems, and it's an interesting thing. But yeah, I would commend everybody to learn as much as they can and take AVIA 230. It's a great. I enjoyed the course quite a bit, and it's gonna help you even if you don't want to fly these things. Be a better, safer pilot. So. Hope that helps a little bit. Hope everybody's having a great week, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.